An example is the nose mask mania that happened recently. Hello. Hello. I believe everyone in Ghana now is a hustler. We're either doing one thing or the other, or both, or many. But how do you decide how to invest your time and your resources efficiently and efficaciously? The Boston Consulting Group Matrix, popularly known as the Bcg Matrix, is one way that can help you do this. Imagine your enterprise as a garden with many different plants. How do you decide which plant to water and which one to get rid of? Rating your revenue points according to their growth rates and their market share is one way to go. When you have a high growth rate and high market share, you have a star. These are your thriving plants. These are popular and fast growing. Keep nurturing them and they could become a cash cow. Cash cows have a high market share but very low growth rate. The fact that stars have a high growth rate allows for high expenditure as well, as opposed to the cash cow that maintains the high market share but has a low growth rate and requires very little maintenance to keep things going, if you get what I mean. The third category are your question marks. These have a high growth rate but a low market share, so you don't know whether they're going to survive or not. An example is the nose mask mania that happened recently. It had a high growth rate, everyone was buying it, but you had a very little amount of the market share, so you have no promise of the future. You do not know whether it will survive as a business or it will die. Those that go to die are unfortunately categorized as the dogs. They have a low growth rate and a low market share, and we advise you quit putting money in there. Almost startups or most enterprises start off like that. Of course, it's a new thing, so it has a low growth rate and has a low market share as well. Using the Bcg Matrix is one way to decide where to put your limited time and your precious resources. And that's it for today's episode of Entrepreneur You. Keep well.